All right, let's make a mark. What you're going to need is 3 to 4 different mark makers in the same color. I'm using blue. I've actually got 2 different colors of blue paint, an acrylic marker, regular old ballpoint pen, and I also had a couple of different shades of pastels in blue, chalk pastels. So what you're going to want to do is set yourself up. Have a small canvas here. You can choose any size you want. Making marks is easy. Once you have your array of mark makers, you're just going to start making marks. I mean, look at me go. What? I don't know what I'm doing. This is what I started doing. And you're going to do the same thing. Just start using those different mediums and applying them to your canvas, whatever way feels right. So far, I've just applied the 2 different shades of acrylic blue. It's fun to just make marks. The less you think, the better. Just go, just go, just go. If you start thinking, just stop and walk away. These are those chalk pastels I was talking about. A couple different colors of blue. Blue is what called to me today. Again, just make the marks. No big deal. Don't put much thought into it. I'll tell you now, I used another color too, so you can choose your other color now if you like, or see what comes to you in the moment. My tools, they just really wanted to be involved. Just using that little acrylic marker. Ooh, found a bit more dry pastel. I don't want you to copy me. I want you to just make some marks. Make marks, draw shapes. Allow yourself to just move freely. I like to use just one color for this, especially for like a base practice, a beginner practice. That's what we have so far. I've used 4 different types of marks now, and bringing in the red. Started it with some of that red chalk. I believe I ended up using 2 different shades of red chalk, and I did end up using a little bit of red acrylic paint. So while you are prepping to make your marks, choose 2 different colors and an array of mediums. Grab yourself a blank canvas, and it's time to make a mark. Just not think about it. Like, literally, who gives a shit? You're just doing this to clear your mind. In fact, what you're doing right now is just accessing parts of your brain that you otherwise don't. And another thing that you're doing that you usually don't is you're just trusting yourself. Real great practice and self-trust here. So just go with the flow. Bringing in that red paint now. I just put on my finger. We're just making marks, no big deal. Poppity pop pop. A lot of my make a mark pictures, which are all intuitive and usually just kind of on the spot. Like, I'm just like, yeah, now's a good time. I just do it. Super simple. Make a mark practices. I usually get my hands dirty during them as well. This one turned out pretty cool. They always end up having some type of a floral look to them for me. So this is after it dried, after the acrylics dried. Didn't take too long, just a few minutes. I came back with a little bit of silver acrylic paint marker, which, to be completely honest, was it was a piece of shit, as you can tell. It was not working for me, but I just kept going because whatever, I'm just making marks. It's no big deal. I want you to do the same. The only time I want you to stop really is if you start thinking. Then just stop. Walk away for a minute. Go drink a glass of water. I don't know, do a jumping jack or something, whatever. Then come back. But otherwise, don't stop at all. Just keep going. Just keep going. If something doesn't work or it's not working the way you would like, just assume it's supposed to. Or put it down and grab something else. I also bring in a black marker here. So now we've got 2 different colors and 2 different highlight colors. It would have been fun to go back over again, even with a nice thin brush and some white acrylic paint. Maybe I still will. Now you can see I'm just letting those flowers take form, and this is really the fun part about this type of practice, is you can just decide now where you want to just place those little details. Decide quickly though. I'm not putting much thought into it. I had no idea what the heck this was going to be. Just knew it was going to have blue. That was literally all I knew. All I knew is it was going to have blue. And here we go. This is it. You can do this. Come on. Don't do it though. Do it your way. If this is the way yours looks, well, try again. You failed. Try again. But, you know, no shame. If you have a really hard time detaching, that's okay. Maybe the first 10 times you do it, it's going to look a lot like mine. And then one day it won't. And you'll realize, oh my God, I let go. I really let go. And I let myself get into the flow. Making a mark. That's really all we're doing, friends. Just making marks. Making a mark here, making a mark there. I'm not sure why this part of the video isn't sped up, but that's alright. This is the first time I've ever done a video like this. I am not a pro, but I'll tell you one thing. It already seems more professional than any other video I've ever made. Am I right? Just add more details. Really, they don't even make any sense. I'm mostly just outlining the shapes that exist. It's not too shabby. And yours won't be too shabby either. Just keep going. Don't think about it. Don't stop. If you start thinking, do a jumping jack. Go get a glass of water. Come back. Start again. And this is it. All finished. All finished and set.